CTV News has learned a senior citizen is being prevented from selling her van because someone calling themselves Fred and Pebbles Flintstone have placed liens on her vehicle. And as CTV's Paul Bliss tells us, the problem may have been caused by Ontario government workers.
When a 75-year-old Perth woman showed up at this dealership to sell her van 9 months ago, she got the shock of her life. Cartoon characters Fred Flintstone and his daughter Pebbles had placed liens on her vehicle. The senior was even more stunned to learn she couldn't sell her 10-year-old Chevy until Fred and Pebbles canceled the liens.
Well, listen, this is just Looney Tunes.
PC MPP Randy Hillier has been helping his constituent navigate this cartoon-like foul-up.
The answer that we got back from everybody was Maureen had to go to court, had to engage the services of a lawyer to fix up what is so obviously and so clearly a total muck-up.
But Maureen might not be the only victim of this bedrock boondoggle. CTV News has obtained documents showing other vehicle information numbers are listed on the papers that caused the problem, and that could result in more cartoon chaos for other motorists. The liens clearly reveal Fred and Pebbles as debtors, showing an address of Yellow Brick Road. We showed these to the Minister of Consumer Affairs. She was stunned.
I've just learned about it. We're on top of it. I want to get to the bottom of it.
The documents reveal the registering agent is PPSR test data, which is linked to a system within Service Ontario. This implies there may have been some testing going on, and that's how Maureen's real-life VIN number became the target of the Flintstones lien.
Maybe Fred and Barney were working at the Ontario government that day.
MPP Hillier says until Fred and Pebbles cancel or the government steps in, the Flintstones lien will remain in place. Paul Bliss, CTV News.
People are still talking about the Flintstone fiasco after a senior in Kingston tried to sell her 10-year-old van but couldn't. That's because there was a lien on the vehicle by someone named Fred and Pebbles Flintstone. The explanation has now come out, and Service Ontario is embarrassed. Here's CTV's Paul Bliss.
This is the van claimed in lien papers by Fred and Pebbles Flintstone. When the 75-year-old woman who owns the Chevy tried to sell it, she couldn't because the Flintstones had filed paperwork.
Clearly, we all knew that this was an act of gross incompetence. As everyone knows that the Flintstones live on Rocky Road in Bedrock, USA. And Fred drives a footmobile, not a 2006 Chev Uplander.
When you're with the Flintstones.
Yesterday's revelations by CTV News had MPPs chuckling, red-faced, and concerned. Today, it turns out government employees are to blame, activating the lien using real-world VIN numbers during a government test.
Premier, after 10 years, I thought I'd seen every imaginable government incompetence.
PC MPP Randy Hillier helped the senior in his riding navigate the financing nightmare with the help of staff at Taylor Auto Mall in Kingston. The Consumer Minister has asked Service Ontario to launch an investigation into the Flintstone affair. She wants to make sure no one else in Ontario is driving a vehicle linked to the cartoon character liens. Watch the faces in the House as MPPs and even the Minister chuckle at the unusual line of questioning.
Will she guarantee that others affected by these Looney Tune shenanigans won't take 9 months to get fixed?
Thank you.
I appreciate the member opposite's sense of humor. I do take the issue very seriously as the Minister of Government and Consumer Services. And as I said before, to my knowledge, this has not happened before. And I'm making sure that it doesn't happen again.
The government is assuring Ontarians no one else is being victimized by the Flintstone foul-up. Paul Bliss, CTV News.